stuff's gonna break.
I feel like a pack mule.
God, I miss having a van. Or sorry, not a van. Yeah, van. You know, I just need 8 spotters. Oh, a weapon case. Me and Kat says I'm scared I lose one of my characters because they're all
top to bottom
handpicked with amazing stats and skills. Exactly. That's why we cry. It's like, for me, again, like I told you last time, I'm a big XCOM player. So to me, it's mixture of that adrenaline rush, fear, and pride, knowing that my character has lived so long, even though the game has really tried to kill him. I've lost so many of my legacies trying to rebuild my app communities. So many of them have died because, yeah, this is when I first started playing, so these are all my early characters. They're not as strong as my latest ones. I have better builds on my late ones. Then Mean Cat says, so I'm going to kill as many plague hearts and getting the heck out of there. Yeah. Dude, to me, that's the fun. That's the fun. That's why, yeah, I love XCOM, but I would never consider myself pro because I haven't beaten it on Legend. I've only beaten it on Commander. I've made Commander pretty easy for myself. I need to do Legend, and I was just telling Meg, now that Meg's back.
Oh yeah, back to Feral.
That yeah, the Siege update, they're targeting May, so it's almost here. If everything goes right, we'll have it by May. And this game will get even worse. So we're gonna see how good I really am. And Meg's on fire.
Oh boy. Ah.
Meg's in real trouble.
Oh. Hi, Feral. Bye.
That's a plague bloater. Almost out of that.
Oh, jerk. Get out of here. Oh, there's a bell out here. Oh, get out of here, Ed.
I'm on the verge of getting really sick.
That's why I wish I had a blunt weapon. He won't knock down. Oh, I love having full golds. That looked funny on my side because I pinged it off one of your heads. It was in the midair when it blew up above you guys.
Why are the Juggernauts getting scarier?
You pinged what?
I threw a pipe bomb and it like dinged off one of your heads.
Oh.
And so it was flipping in the air. Yeah, and then it blew up and got all 3 of you. I was like, okay, that was cool.
I was wondering what I saw something fly through the air and bounce. I didn't know. I was like, maybe it's a flashbang.
Because you're like, help. I'm like, oh, this is going to hurt you. But at least you live.
That screamer is seriously infected.
Yeah, I think Elizabeth's had enough for today.
Yeah, see mutant cat. I just scream and run towards the ship.
Exactly. Help! What? Where? Why?
Where? Why? What?
But what happened to extraction? He's like, I can't go near this stuff.
What?
Hmm? Talking to Mutant Cat. He was here last time. One of the new state players I was talking to. It's pretty cool. Hmm? Yes, more cats. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, Mutant Cat says, I never realized how long it takes to use a plague cure until you get chased by a feral veg. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly.
Alright, I'm gonna switch out because she's done a good job.
Yeah, a tip to you before okay. I don't like we talked about last time, but a tip if you want one, it's really risky, but if you want one, you can put your cures in a car and use them from there. It's faster, but you're vulnerable because you don't have them on you. And if the car goes down or you separate it from the car, then you can't use it. So, you know, use that if you'd like.
Jim lives on the dangerous side. Alright. Oh yeah, perfect. She just got sleepy. Let's see, who... I think Harry needs to come back out. Harry. It's because he's Harry. I'm running out of... Oh.
Anyone interested in trading, just stop on by.
Do I have a silent shoddy? Wow. Oh, this community. They're missing out. They're really old as an age of playing. But, man, they don't even have a silent shoddy. I think Cash is carrying one, isn't he right now? No, maybe. Oh, might have gone out. Oh, that's sad. Okay. No wonder I have like 600 12 gauge. Oh. 22.
No, thank you. I'm holding my cures in my pockets like my life depends on them. That's my buddies too, yeah.
Yeah, I can't do what he does.
Yeah, I need my pockets for loot, man, because loot is life. Dude. Is this the next? I can't wait for the next update. And now that I know it's roughly a month away, unless something goes wrong and then they have to delay it, but oh god. This is why I need to bring gold. This is why I need to train up my whole pool again. My god, there's more of them.
Hey guys, why don't you send someone over to talk?
Oh. Come out of here, Meg.
Oh.
This is awesome. Okay, I need to do this more often. Here,
Where
jump over here. I'm gonna go to the soldiers.
Oh god, Feral.
Let's take him out. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Get him. Get him. Knock him down.
With bricks.
I'm slowing down.
God. They put him in the base.
I gotta catch my breath.
I said stop him, not deliver him.
Get in there.
Oh man, another game. Every time I play, I'm really back in my third-person strategy games. I need to get back into Monster Hunter. I miss World. I miss that stuff. Meg hates, but you know, we could play without her.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, 'cause I'm missing out on Rise and the expansion there, and
So you bring this up literally the day that I just uninstalled Rise because you don't play it.
oh no, we're gonna. It's okay. I want to go through World
How
first,
about we team up?
Okay.
but
Like,
I
permanently, I mean.
yeah, why not?
All right. Grab what you can and let's get you out of here.
3 soldiers. I definitely want
Thanks
3
for the
soldiers.
Wait,
We're
you
better
completed all 3?
Got all 3.
Nice.
This is why you experiment with the quests. They asked for help. I said no because it was too dangerous, and now all 3 joined.
Wow.
Alright. That's good for me.
People are doing it.
I went from 7 to 3. Oh, sorry, 7 to 10. I had 3 extra spots open. I got 3 extra recruits. Soldiers too, which is great. Soldiers are always strong.
They usually have some, good traits. Yeah, I wanna. Let me know what they have.
That's exactly what I want to do. I gotta start training them too. Why are you exciting the meep?
I'm not. He's sitting right in front of me, looking at me, and going, "Matt." I was like, "Yo, we're getting the zombies, Meep. We're doing it."
Alright, I can't see their other stuff. Oh my god. Okay, Frank never uses turn signals. He wastes fuel like crazy.
Oh no.
He's in recovery, so morale penalty from stills and bars. That's fine. I don't use those. So he's not that bad. He's not that bad. Special Forces, Osborne. All right.
Yeah.
Gracious.
Osborne Industries.
Oh my God. +3, and then a bleak outlook. -7 morale.
Oh, that actually.
Terrible. I have to take her out though.
+3 morale and then -7.
Yeah. If I take her out, I think I can get rid of that last one. All right. This is a quartermaster officer, former goth, friendly. Can handle -60 morale without frustration, +15 or 50% standing rewards, and she's an engineer. Very good. Overall, pretty good.
She needed those traits to be with her buddies.
Oh.
Bleak outlook, low morale.
I'm gonna see if resting up will take care of this.
Time for me to get medical assistance.
You're soldiers, so you're going in the cat warband.
Oh, I should get into the toolkit. Oh, do you have a Oh no, you don't have like an auto shop.
What's shaking?
No, but I have a thing email. You can make toolkits from it.
Oh, that's right. I can't.
Where is it?
Oh, 100. I thought I had an auto mechanic.
Combat helmet.
Sup, tough guy?
I can't carry that much. Yeah, I got no room for that. I can't carry anymore. I can't carry that much.
But
Yeah, I got no room for that.
What are you trying to do with this guy? He's just like, no, I can't carry that. I don't want to carry that. That's a lot of tombstones. Oh, I know. No, we're having getting okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've returned to the app for a while, and so many are died. Look, I have death all over here. Trying to reestablish. You guys were not like when I first started playing. There was no lethal. I beat everything on normal, and so it really reflects that mutant cat. They're built like most of these guys weren't even golds, and I was just like, okay, I'll play lethal now, and they're just getting torn up. So now we're gonna see who survives. And I made this after my cat. These two teams. So this is my cat warband and the monitors, because we had to guess past. So this honors my zigzag. But yeah, he was like a wiener dog cat. It was funny. I bring him up a lot, so it happens. It happens, Meg, okay? It happens. Okay, Osborne. I need to bring out Osborne. See if I can get rid of that negative trait. Where are you, Osborne? Oh my god, I just see Meg driving around.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to clear a horde that was nearby. Trying to get your map a little better around here.
A lot of green right now. Osborne! We need to have a talk, you and I. Thank you, Elizabeth. Where the heck is Osborne? Seriously. But her traits are good. Osborne? Yeah, Osborne's good. I mean, once I remove the bleak outlook, we'll see what it turns into. I don't know what her hero thing is, but you know, pretty much soldiers are rarely bad. Civilians have
We don't have much ammunition left.
some pretty bad ones. No, come back.
Uh-oh, that's a feral.
We've got zombies around. Stay alert.
Oh, that's not fair at all. Barely opened the door.
Uh-oh, it's heading this way.
That'll slow you down.
Let's make this man count, kiddos.
Hey, look, a screamer.
Did anyone else see that?
We're on all sides now.
Soldiers are great too because they come as golds.
Oh, dear God, I'm
So I got
tired.
some moves. I just did it to help Meg out. So we gotta put this shotgun away. Too loud.
Damn, too loud.
You ever been to a Ren fair? I went once with my 3 older brothers. They bought me a turkey leg and let me watch jousting all day. It was perfect. I never wanted to leave.
Good memory. I'm not getting a pistol today.
A pistol.
Home fun.
Okay. I have some healing and
Oh, dude, she is so good already. Look at that. She's max resourcefulness, so I get an extra item slot, and I can stack things to +3 hacking. Amazing.
You're so excited you can't
Can't even
believe
say it. I was like, that's like a fresh recruit. It's crazy. Crazy. She has good stats. I can't let her die, so better than most of my guys I'm training up right now. Mutant Cat, how do you remove traits? You're not gonna like it, buddy. Not gonna like it. Sorry, I meant skills. Oh, you're all good. PW. Jester, like the name. Is this PC game or just Xbox? This is PC with an Xbox controller. Undead Mark. Both crossplay.
I feel great. The worst is behind me.
I am using I call it the app version because I'm using the Microsoft, but it's from oh, I see what you're saying, crossplay, because it is crossplay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Okay. So how you remove traits you're not gonna like.
Those plague hearts aren't gonna kill
Because
themselves.
it's dangerous. So
I'm listening.
After you.
if you take a follower out, and you get to know them, you know, you just take them out for a while, they might tell you a story, and they will either be something about them where just, I don't know, they tell you about themselves, or they usually revolves around their traits, and they can kind of have an epiphany, or they can resolve something. Like I had one person who had like a dead wife, and then when you took him out, he talked about how he like forgives himself, and so it turned it into like living in her honor, and then it was a boon. It turns it into a boon. Or sometimes they have a breakdown and it gets even worse. So kind of 50-50 from my experience, but you have to take them out, which is dangerous, especially in lethal, because they die real quick. As Meg would say, they ain't too smart. We're just gonna do a simple run. Yeah, simple run. For some materials.
That's how it always starts. Little barrels.
Floater on the
Floater.
left side.
So
Yeah.
gross.
I don't think I'm geared for this.
Shit, we needed that.
Wow. Door. Messed up.
Leak outlook. No. But again, sometimes it doesn't remove it either.
Breathe easy. No more creepers here.
You can also add traits too. So it's really big on trying to, again, bond with your guys. And they have secret missions too that add.
Someone must be upset they left this behind.
Oh, a furnace. Awesome. What is the name of the base game? All I see is the Juggernaut edition. That's the base game, Jester. It turned from State of Decay 2 to State of Decay 2 Juggernaut edition. So that's the base game. The Juggernaut edition gives you all the DLCs from the previous. So good deal, good game.
Hey,
let
I
me tell you.
suppose it could be worse.
Love this game, so just know I'm biased. I'll encourage anyone to play it. Followers don't know how to heal themselves unless they have bandages. I always have to, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Well, you can also switch to them. Like when one's out with you, right? Look, if you look on the bottom, and you can't switch to any of them, right? But I can switch to Osborne. You can heal them that way too, or you can use them for different skills. It is very nice having a follower out. It just,
Can't do it.
it's always risky. Another good thing about a follower is this. You can hold him in here, kill him. Usually he just, you know, attacks him. It's an instant KO, but this time this person wanted to fire. This person wanted to shoot.
I'm gonna repair real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
I have one of those weird juggernauts out here.
You need money, right?
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Maybe I should slow down.
Base defense coming.
Yeah, I got 7 minutes. I need that, though. Guys, get used to this. These sieges are all gone. The sieges are always free money, in case anyone didn't, you know, doesn't realize that. A lot of people skip them, but that's 200 influence. And at least on lethal, that's very hard to come by. So, and if you have, like, businessmen and everything, right? You can bring it up to, I think I got up to
That might still
320 one
run.
time.
Could take it for a test drive.
So, free money. And which increases your survival rate. Because you can buy things you need.
Wonderful.
Nice. I got explosives. Because of Caitlin, or Catlin, as, you know, go ahead and theme here. Alright, let's go get some money. Oh, come here, friend. Osborne. Tell me your story, Osborne.
That isn't good.
Oh, there goes the door. But we got a feral.
everyone's ready for a long fight.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, personally, I hate the trade. Like, a lot of people are like, hey, skip it. You just lose 3 ammo. I need that ammo. Let me tell you. Hey, thanks. Game is perfect. I agree on Dead Mark. The drop over squirrel map. Oh, man.
Siege underway.
Okay, here we go. Osborne, tell me your story.
Yes. Keep fighting.
We've done a pretty good job. The siege shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
Clearing them out.
So far, so good.
Oh, hey, yeah, now I see it. And Denmark's like, take a look at the whole map and tell me it isn't a jumping rope squirrel. Yeah. Yeah, it is. No, I'm never gonna unsee that. I don't think a squirrel's jump roping. What is the best map on State of Decay? I am biased. And I warn you. I still think the best map will always be Trumbull Valley.
That's over.
But I played State 1, so I'm really biased to that. But I think it's still the hardest map out of the 5. Because going to Marshall, kill you. The rest of the maps are pretty open, so they're pretty easy. But I actually like them all. They all have their merits. But I guess it's not the best map. My favorite map would be Trumbull. The best map.
I think it's a little preference, huh?
It's preference. I think the only one that I could say would be the best one, but it won't. I don't know if it stands up anymore. I think it's this one, the one that I'm actually on. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, it's this one. The container fort, I still we double check, but I still think this is the strongest fort. The container fort. But then again, I really like the farm. The farm is really good too in Trumbull. So I don't know. It used to be before Trumbull and the Providence Ridge. I would say this was the best one. But I haven't really asked myself that question in a while, Mutant Cat. But this one I've never. Hey, what?
The valley.
What about the valley?
We spent so much time there.
I know, but
First one.
yeah, Meager is amazing. But I think this would be considered the best because I've never really lost this fort. I've lost every other fort. I've been overrun every time. Container fort, not lost. Mutant Cat says, I played State 1 as well, and I hate Trumbull. Traveling takes so long. Oh. If you want an enclosed map, I see. Do you know where a base where you can craft stimulants? Yeah. Go to the Talon base in Trumbull Valley. Anyway, yeah, there's that, and there's a shopping mall. It has emergency care. You can craft them there too. I believe that's Cascade Hills. That one's a good one. Alright, I'm talking too much here. I like you guys too much. I get back to looting before I get overrun. Wandering Trader. I mean, we can check what the Wandering Trader has and go for a heart. Oh no, I have a person with me. Let's not.
I should probably bring some espresso just in case. Someone gets sleepy.
Yeah, I would have encouragement, but Matt died.
I'll bring a couple espressos so if you need one.
Big likes her coffee.
Network listeners, this is Lily.
Yeah,
I'm
Lily.
afraid we have no news to share about our missing friend Twain. Like you, we're praying that he's out there, safe and sound.
Somebody should tell the lady to start looking for new talent.
Oh, Osborne messed up. You can't replace Lee. I was going, don't get on my bad list, man. Might have an accident.
Oh.
Just kidding, I would never do that. Obviously. Floater.
This thing's getting trashed.
Yes, it is, and I don't have a thing to fix it.
It's on this bridge.
On the bridge, yeah.
We're going around.
I can't keep this up.
Hopefully this trader has a repair kit.
Oh, it's Pat.
How's it going?
It's Pat as a girl.
Would you like to trade?
Okay.
Is it
Would you like to trade?
All right.
Oh, no way. Get some really good stuff. Real good. If I can go without that. I'll just
We
bring,
need to
I'll
do
bring a
something
legacy
about
pool
these
in.
infestations.
I'm now broke.
Good to see you're still upright.
And then Mark says do it. And I need to train up my soldiers. I can't just give them away. So hard to recruit this many soldiers.
Oh no, a mutant was gonna buy a state for their girlfriend.
Oh. Oh, you
Well,
really should.
there's a few of us girls who play. It's a lot of fun, especially if we're playing with buddies. Makes it a little less terrifying.
You should. I missed that part. I'm thinking about buying State of Decay for my girlfriend, but she doesn't have the best PC. Afraid I might go deaf by all the screaming she's going to be doing with. Oh yeah, Meg did that for a while. Same with Stacy. I mean, Stacy still does that when she's
That
like
looks like one of our
being
friends.
chased.
I think all the girls do. I'm very
Yeah.
vocal in this game.
Yeah, that's fun. It's one of my favorite co-ops. Sure. Man, okay.
No way, it stacks? Yes.
Does.
I forgot, in the trunk it's different than my backpack.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to find a van, dude. Because I have a heavy dude. I know. I've been playing a little bit of Decay, so I'm all in the dude mode.
Dude.
Exactly. The printies all the way. Is that a van? Maxim.
Nah,
No, that's not.
that's the sedan type car.
The car.
I don't know if you have a van on this map.
I don't know.
You've discovered a lot, like a lot of this.
I don't know if
What is this? Oh, it's the Rames. It's the truck.
That's a truck.
It's,
The truck. Oh.
distributing.
Yeah. We have trucks. Having a truck is always good. Hence why I have one.
Okay. Northeast. Was that the head of the squirrel? Northeast. We haven't really done any exploring, right? Is that what? That's what I'm seeing.
I've done some exploring there. Just yeah, but not a lot. Let's just go over there, take us some stations. Gotta get in the habit of that for May.
Yeah, I need to. Quick, I should be doing that. I was busy scouring the map with you here.
The cat warband has grown mighty.
There's a few bodies on this map.
I don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Death has been had.
Yeah. Been quite an adventure taking back the map. Oh, there's a gun store that hasn't been looted. I want to go check that out. Yeah, this place hasn't really been attacked, so there's a lot of zombies. Yeah, honestly, everyone should play State. Especially with all the ways you can customize it. It's a game that's worth your money. You get more than what you put into it, that's for sure.
They update it all the time.
And there's no end date. This has been a feel like it's a commercial. With no money back. No, but it really is a lot of fun. Especially if you got buddies to play with.
I got an offer to make you guys. Can we talk here?
I missed one. Nice.
I should probably search somewhere else.
Man, you got a few bodies on this map.
As long as that
Oh
plague
yeah.
heart is nearby, we can't really secure this place.
I was just telling Undead
I think
Cat.
we're good people. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Undead Cat. I'm mixing the names up. Immune Cat. Yeah. Now this is where I first learned to play State, was on these communities, so they are extremely underprepared for lethal. They're getting torn up.
I have to slow down.
So when this goes into my series, a lot of people are gonna cry. A lot of the characters they bonded with are gonna be killed.
I'm gonna go to the survey tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check out what these guys have.
Wow, you guys just spawned.
Oh, that was so nice.
Well. I shoot. Wow. It was an ambush!
That's a firefight.
Oh, okay, hello.
Hey, buddy doctors.
Fire. Do you like fire?
Kind of broke. I don't want to buy anything from you guys. God, things over there causing a commotion. Now you want a corn dog? I haven't had a corn dog in a long time. Kind of in the mood for pizza. I have to wait on that one. At least till Monday. Unless someone goes to Costco. Oh wow, you have a big audience over there.
Carol.
Shoot.
Lots and lots of Zeds incoming.
Osborne better run.
Watch out, Juggernaut.
This was all because I wanted to go to the store.
Not good.
This is not good for your person. Oh my god, that's a lot of
Lead away from the doctors too. That's exactly why we gotta clear out more of these areas.
really wanted to go.
Okay, go for the head.
One-on-one, not so scary. Bunch of you, very scary. What does a corn dog taste like? Plastic. No, just kidding. I don't remember. It tastes like a hot dog with a biscuit. That's what it tastes like to me. Zombies love Meg, exactly. Operation Abandon Meg. That has happened when I was teaching Meg how to play. I was like, if you get into trouble, because she used to use a lot of loud guns. I was like, if you get in trouble, I'm gonna say goodbye.
Oh,
Like
wow.
that.
What a jerk.
Okay, Meg, we gotta go. This is a territory. They're gonna keep spawning.
Juggernauts make me want to stay home and hide under the covers.
Man, I need to get an outpost out here. We gotta make this less of a problem.
Can't let that one up.
Oh, yeah, he did. But
Say what?
they can't hear me very well.
I think Discord did it again. Hold on. When I get somewhere safe, I'll turn it up. Discord's been turning down my buddies like to 70. Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. King Nicholas. I will turn, yeah.
Pickle beans?
Hold on, I haven't turned it up yet. I'm just kind of pincered.
Alright. I got back to the vehicle, so I'm gonna make my way.
Yep, it's gonna have to wait. Two screamers left in there. Now a feral.
I feel much safer with a sniper looking out for me this way.
Oh, pick me.
I know someone's listening, so come help an old man out.
Nearby.
Oh, yeah, sniper's spread out.
Yeah, too many people out here.
Oh, they ran in front of the door. There's one there and one there.
Yep.
One to the right.
I hope nothing heard that.
Ugh.
I'm about to drop.
Feral didn't show up. You're not gonna tell me your story, huh, Osborne? Gonna risk it?
I feel much better now that we've gotten rid of some of these infestations.
Yeah, we can hold up in the house for a bit. Close the doors and then I can change the settings
I'm
again.
gonna leave you to it here.
Okay, there we go. Hold on.
Osborne, move.
Would you move, Osborne? Now, Q and Meg and Stacy are notorious for never having the same tone of voice forever.
Oh,
Yeah, see, it turned you down to 70.
something's giving it permission to control.
Which, again,
I guess.
Windows updates probably. Okay, there you're at 86 now. You said
He
what?
he called you Nicholas, didn't he?
Oh, I did.
Nicola.
Hold up.
Oh. Harry just got sleepy. Yeah, I bet you are sleepy. You had an exciting time.
Yeah, you should be able to hear it now.
Hopefully I'm not too loud now.
You're a lot louder, but hopefully your mic doesn't blow out. That's always my fear.
Yeah. All right.
See, now you can hear every gasp,
Gasp.
every. And when she screams, your ears will bleed, and just know that she hates. Wow. Okay, he's all the way down there.
Why is it because I hate?
I don't know. That's my best excuse, really. Let's get some supply drops. I think we can get them from there.
Could I get a supply drop over here?
We can do that. Happy to pay you back.
Oh, it's right where the survey is.
Yeah. You sure your gain's all the way down?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not touched it at all.
Well, cats do. Just
The
double
cats
check. They do. They love the knobs. I don't know
Nah, it's
why.
still off.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and I'm at 75 for my input.
Yeah, then it's just me. My sensitive hearing. Consumables, but a kit, which I'll take.
That was the last one.
Oh man, I just got sleep.
Yeah. Oh, I have espresso on the truck.
I have the
I just
coffee.
had to use. I just had to use one too because Harry got sleepy.
Meg does not stream. She only streams. Well, she likes to hang out on my stream.
That's a screamer.
Yeah, we do a lot of co-op.
Yeah. She just got back from vacation. So we have a lot of catching up to do.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm dropping fast.
Oh, there is a vehicle there. Oh, that's another truck.
Guess we get lucky next time, hopefully.
This is the truck map.
Trucks are good.
I need a rest.
Good to see you.
Okay, he's quite a ways down there, so.
Yeah, if we could switch out or go to outpost, that'd be ideal.
Wow, post. This whole left side of the map is
Oh,
just completely taken over by them. Guess we're just going back to
The
base.
air is making my eyes burn. Must be a plague heart nearby.
Running. Car.
This place seems clear for now, but I know that won't last.
Bumper cars.
Bumper trucks. Bloater.
Nope.
Careful.
Have to go back the way we came. Yeah. This'll. When my team fully gets back, we usually do a lot of other things, like hopefully zombie army soon, friends. I know some of my teammates are watching. I'm trying to get people back into Extract, because that's always a good game to practice your co-oping. Monster Hunter, of course. I would do all kinds of stuff. Meg usually shoots me when there's friendly fire. Very sad. Bloater on that side of the truck.
I'm good.
Okay, good.
I went on the opposite
Good.
side.
That's thinking. My team's been gone for a while though, so it's just been me playing Midnight Suns, XCOM, stuff like that. That's the truth, isn't it? Some followers only show up when I have a team, or for specific team members. We all know Q has dedicated fan following, you know. We all know.
Q's a funny guy. Oh! I almost tapped the rear. Oh,
Well,
I do have some.
I don't hear anything lurking about.
I do have some
Well,
pockets.
it's not really anything special.
Better than nothing.
Yep.
Yay, more parts.
Definitely need parts.
I think this is the community that Q hooked me up with like almost 6,000 parts. And now I've been very generous with how I use them, so I think I'm down to 2,000 now.
Parts save lives.
Yeah, it's great.
Save the lives.
Phew. I had this aunt who lived somewhere around here and fancied herself a survivalist. I wonder if she's made it this long.
You're really not gonna let this go, are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
I'm gonna see if resting up will take care of this.
Time to switch out. Carrie gets a nap.
Reese, outdoor living.
We'll tuck them in.
Hang out with Frank a little bit.
Frankie. Maybe some chicken soup.
I just need a little rest. Maybe some chicken soup.
Yep. So what goes wrong with chicken soup?
Chicken soup is pretty good. Alright, Harry, there you go. You use that gun.
I love that. My items get repaired.
Yeah, it's just for you.
Wow.
Yeah. So my stuff's untouched. I'm pretty sure like the passives and stuff are
just for me.
Host. Yeah. Just for the host. Okay. Let's bring out
The dead.
Oh. That made me sad. I don't want to bring out the dead. No more dead.
I like this guy.
Need to find my doomsday. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'd use my foul, but
How have you been?
my 762s are really low. Wait, are you a traitor? What are you?
Whoa, she just called me a traitor. But I am a person with feelings. I don't know what I am actually. I'm a builder. That's right, I have the sniper tower.
Oh, okay.
I wish you a good stream. I have to go. Alright, Mutant Cat. It's good seeing you, man. And
Yeah.
really happy you tried lethal. Everyone has that experience. So hopefully you come back to it. Do the thing, Mr. Streamer. A thing. We're gonna go take out a heart.
Alright, let me grab the stuff.
Grab that stuff. I'm gonna take a rookie out to take out a heart. Sounds completely reasonable.
Alright. Blah, blah, blah. Very slowly. Let's see, I have consumables in the trunk.
Yeah, we need to attack that other side of the map. I'm low on loot. Don't like it.
Yeah.
Alright, mean cat. Good seeing you, man. See you later. Man, person.
Man person.
I said that to a viewer one time, and she was like, "I'm a girl," and I was like, "I'm sorry." I just it's like I have it. Say, "See you later, man."
Yeah. Can you look in the trunk of the Merca? Does it have?
You have a lot of
gas?
stuff here. Yeah, you have one.
One gas, one toolkit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, bring that one. Yeah, I'm keeping some consumables in there for, in case all hell breaks loose.
Well, we're gonna go save this dude. Take out a heart. Hang out with our allies a bit. Second degree burns. I'm glad that you recovered from that. And I need ethanol. I need seeds.
Oh, this is where one of my buddies died, remember?
Yeah.
Frost, I think.
Yeah, Meg was very upset about that.
Or was it Ice?
It was one of the ones you liked. You're like, I really like this game, and then bad things happen.
No. So long story short, I made a new community, and I got a girl named Frost and a girl named Ice, and I was like, oh, they're gonna be together forever, they're amazing, and I came in here and bad things happened to her. And I think it was Frost.
Yeah.
She died giving her life to the cause.
Yeah. Trying to liberate the cities from zombies. I'm telling you, man, vigilance in this game is huge.
Yeah.
Ah, zombies.
Zombie.
We need to play Zombie Army and Trilogy. It needs to happen. I'll make a few stops on the way.
Okay.
I'm finally ready to get back on my feet. Sorry to be a burden.
Damn, this is it. This thing packs a punch.
He's still in the bush.
Break.
Touch you.
I can't keep fighting. There's one left.
Oh, I forgot Molotovs.
Yep.
Not bad.
Well, the rookie's gonna earn some stripes here.
Hop over the fence.
I need to rest.
No, you don't.
Get down, creep.
Bring the right weapons, and you're all good. Even though
I like
my
my fire though.
Alright,
Expensive.
guys, I'm ready to get back in the game.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get it discounted a little bit.
forgot there's a mod that like doubles how much you make.
Wait. Yes, you
Yeah.
can make. I think it was like 9.
Oh, that's the
Make that
base. There's something that makes more. It's either crossbows or yeah, bombs, and those are good.
Wait,
I promise
Nine
you,
is
it's
the
9
base?
is the base. Yeah, 9 cocktails or 9 jugs, and then like the bigger ones are like 6, something like that. Like the thermite is like 6, I believe.